but I want to have a show of hands before we go to Ron for kind of a wrap-up and more questions as to how he feels it's going to go and how we feel it's going to go, so we kind of come together. But we do have an open forum, so who has anything that they'd like to bring up on an open forum? We'll say about 5 or so minutes. So we've got more than we have time for, so we can go with about a 1 minute type thing. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's 9 minutes. I don't know if that's enough, so if you'd like to reserve your comments for internet-based, that'll be great.
Hi, I'm Lucille Saunders, and I'm with the La Brea Willoughby Coalition.
Come on up to the front if you want to speak. That will save time.
I'm passing out our newsletter from the Melrose Neighborhood Association, and we are near Melrose, Fairfax, on the city limits and seating 5. Our coalition is the coalition that has filed the infrastructure lawsuit against the city. I'm so glad you heard of us, because as we went through many hearings and many meetings, we found something that was citywide and an issue for all of us. The city has been mandated to take and audit and monitor the infrastructure on an annual basis. It is the law. They've not done it since 1998. In order to approve development, we are simply saying they must know what the infrastructure is before they approve any more development. So I'm going to cut this short. Please look us up. We have more information on our website, and contact me by email. We are enlisting groups to join our lawsuit, because the stronger groups we have citywide, the stronger the lawsuit becomes. It is not against a specific project, plan, developer. It is a citywide issue. Thank you.
What's the website?
The website is labreacoalition.org. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Hi, thank you very much. My name is Jennifer Reed, and I am on the board of a condo association in Valley Village. And I'm kind of piggybacking on what Lucille said, which is about SB 1818, which is about the developers. SB 1818 is a rotten piece of legislation. It happened at the state level. It helps the developers, and it doesn't help you, the resident who lives in all of these communities. It was recently enabled by the City Council of Los Angeles, and very badly, even more to your detriment. It allows developers to make applications to the City Planning Department to expand the density and the size of the projects they're building without regard to your specific plans, and in many instances without public review or comment. And these specific plans obviously were created to keep the feeling of your neighborhood. What you have spent 15 and 20 years developing, they, in one swipe of the pen, have just decimated. More than decimated, because decimated is only 10%. At any rate, your local politicians, including the city council and their staffers, would have you think that there is nothing you can do, that we're all powerless. And each council member's office will stick to this party line because it will create defeatism and apathy. And they want it to go forward because they are hand in hand walking with the developers to create this mess. Under this so-called density bonus, new buildings can be 35% larger than currently allowed. As little as 11% of the new units have to be affordable. So I include a picture here, and I invite you to become active on this issue. This is our little condo complex. In the front on the street side, it's 26 feet high. Our Valley Village specific plan allows 36 feet, which deeper into the lot they are, but you don't see it from the street. So we maintain a very community-friendly. This is what the developer would like to build, except double the width there. Next to it, 47 feet tall. So I invite you to please participate in this issue because it's happening all over in LA in your neighborhoods.
People understand.
Thank you. Is there anything else related to SB 1818? Because I don't know if we want to piggyback on that anymore or not.
No,
Okay.
listen, man, you need a resource.
At your
The resource
pleasure.
for this is Zev Yaroslavsky. Zev Yaroslavsky is completely against 1818. He's helped develop this code for the city of Los Angeles for 25 years. You want an advocate? God damn it, there's an advocate.
Xavier Islasky, and he's written a piece on it. We're going to get that on the website so you can see it.
Okay, one of the things about the apartment complex is they have a Wyverwood over in Boyle Heights, and that complex is 1,200 units. They want to put 4,400 units. So that's and part of this, remember, this eminent domain laws, they tricked everybody. Both of them had crime involved, so just that alone, they can take properties.
Anything could you do in a Super Bowl
Okay,
party?
let's see if we can go to another issue.
I'm Lydia Grant. I'm the education representative on the Sunland-Tahunga Neighborhood Council. I think that the most important thing to remember as we go out to the communities and outreach to others is that many people out in the communities don't believe that they have what it takes to help. And I just want to say that every person has a piece of the puzzle. And for this to all be a complete picture, we need everybody's little piece. I started out as a parent volunteer for 7 years. Got involved in my neighborhood council, and because of information I had from volunteering, I had information that helped with the No to Home Depot campaign. So it's very important that everybody realize that every little piece matters, and we need everybody's input because that's what's going to bring it all together, and that's what's going to give us the power of the people, is every person. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for coming. I think that this is really, really important, and we can do this. We can do this.
Thank you. The first point is that if this is going to turn out to be anything, it's important that people who are here today commit to continuing. And I will leave that into the organizers to figure out how to do it. But that's important. If you just, you came to the meeting, it's a nice Saturday afternoon, and we never see you again, then it's not as much of an accomplishment. The second point I wanted to make was I would hope that at some point in this meeting, the members here would consider passing the mission statement. I realize that it is simple, it perhaps is a little oversimplified, but it's important that an organization state at the outside what its purpose, its mission, its goals, its philosophy are, and this at least gives us a start. We could always come back and modify it later, but what I hear again and again in the issues meeting and right here, right now, is very much those same issues. Please consider that.